What is up, you guys? It is your boy Jordan Knight coming at you again with another video today. But today, this video is going to do something a little different. We're not doing a stream today. There is some videos. I am dropping another Mafia Part 2, so be on the lookout for that video. But today we are going to be talking about cartoons because I wanted to do some more commentary, but I want to do it behind cartoon shows that I've watched over the years. Now we're going to do one show that I feel like is criminally slept on. I've been watching it ever since I was 5. It has been a great show. I've held this show dear to my heart, and it's a beautiful show because it shows how much aesthetics and it's also part of my bubbly personality. The show is called Clarence. If you've not heard of Clarence, Clarence is a show on Cartoon Network that unfortunately got canceled, I believe, in 2019 or 2020 or so. It is a show with a main character named Clarence and has two best friends named Sumo and Jeff. And those three have gone adventures and stuff, and then there's an episode just made about them and on their perspective of things, and then there's other just episode of Clarence just doing whatever he wants and then basically being with his friends. That is basically what Clarence's role is in his show. Okay, so I think, you know what, I think we're going to start off by telling each friend from part to part. Let's start with Clarence. Okay, Clarence is he's optimistic boy. He loves to do whatever he wants to make the world a better place, you know. He has different perspective on things, and he has a distinctive perspective. He could turn it into any circumstance. However, like in his best day ever, his beliefs and outlooks and experience are all unique, just like everyone else. But other people will lead with their head. Clarence is type of person, he'll lead with his heart, reacting to life with unfailing excitement and enthusiasm. He values his friends mainly, and that's something that's appreciated. Like there's an episodes where it's just all about him, where it's him, and then he doesn't even look for relationships. Like he loves friendship, and even though everything's not loves everything because he just loves everything, but he loves his friends. And then no matter what situation that I'm pretty sure he gets in, he'll always try to make it a good time with his friends, and that's why I'm pretty sure it's such a good show because how appreciative Clarence is and how great of a character he is whatsoever in the show. Okay, I feel like the next person I think we should talk about is Jeff, Jeff Randall. Like, let's talk like Jeff is a person with, let me just say, an enormously round head. Like this man got it's not even round, square. This man got the cinnamon toast crunch head. Anyways, but we know he's a germphobe. Like he's big on being very sanitized, and even when you're touching him, and his personality, just like his head, is such a square. But what's good about him, I'm pretty sure, is that he has a fountain of knowledge, and plus he's not only well organized, he's not only well organized, he's more not as square as you think when you have someone like that organized in your group, to be honest. So, but he has some weird fears and hangups, and it's like, what in the world is this kid? He's like, Jeff, like, you can see that he wants to be a social butterfly, but he's just too cautious and spreading his wings wide, and he has a mixed reception. And when it comes to people who watches the show, I can tell he has a big fan base. I can totally understand being a germaphobe. I'm personally not, but and sometimes he can be a bit of a stickler, and he can get ahead of himself sometimes, thinking that he deserves more things than other people. But sometimes he has to like shake it off. That's my personal perspective on Jeff. And he's also big. He also has a very good personality. He has his love for things, and I love how he enjoys game shows, and I can relate to that because I have a grandfather who, when I was younger, I used to watch game shows with him too, and that is why. And he's just such a great character. That's also why. That's Jeff is a good character. It's just there's some things that he needs to get past. On to the next person we're gonna talk about. We're gonna talk about Ryan Sumowski, aka Sumo. Sumo is he's a scrappy kid. He's streetwise. He grew up on the right side of the wrong side of the tracks where he was living in. When problems arise, I gotta say, Sumo, so the way his solutions work, man, it's unorthodox and it is often messy, but he is a wild card and fearless to fault. Sumo is unpredictable, independent, and often acts without thinking things at all, and that's what makes him a great friend of Clarence. He's fearlessly loyal to his friends, and he's always available to hang out, always the one to come through for his homies. And that's why I love so much about Sumo. And then even though him and Jeff are totally polar opposites, Clarence is that one gap in the bridge. That one bridge in the gap between them. He's the third person where he knows he is handy and he's grown up and he knows what to do. If you see in that one episode pilot, Sumo did used to have blonde hair, long blonde hair, but in that episode he also got his hair cut off with the space with some. He's got his whole hair cut off, and at one point there was an episode where Sumo unfortunately had to move schools, so he had to go to a different school. But it was all good because they always hung out after school. That's what's so great. Sumo is a reliable character, and even though the relationship with Jeff, he has find Jeff a bore, but when Clarence isn't there, they end up finding something that they can do together, and they're fair for it. And Sumo has his people that he does not like and he does not mess with, but he also has grown around to help save them, even though that he really does not want to, and that's what's great as well. And just Clarence and Sumo. When it comes to Sumo can be a bad influence, don't get me wrong. But at the end of the day, they do end up being a good dynamic duo sometimes when Jeff's not around. But when it's with Jeff, it's dynamic trio. And then you always got those. Because I had those with my friends. And I enjoy just having Sumo there in the show. That makes everything great about it, you know? But yeah, these are like the characters. These are the kids of my childhood. These were the kids where I was like, oh my god, I wanted to be like those kids. And now I'm 14, and I'm like, wow, I gotta do other stuff. But it's also fun to watch Clarence on the side. I watch Clarence when it's raining outside. I watch Clarence literally anytime I get, and it's so great just to have the beauty of that show. But anyways, that is gonna be a wrap up for today. This is like my first time ever talking about this show. I appreciate anybody who actually watched this video and wanted to talk about it. If you guys do want more content, I don't care what y'all want. I'm gonna post all my other content, but this content I will be posting as well. Next episode, I'll probably do something wrapping up about other cartoons. We'll see what we got. But other than that, I'm glad you guys enjoyed what I had to say, or if y'all did, please leave a like and subscribe, and make sure to check out. Be on the lookout for my next video. I don't know what gameplay I'm gonna do, but whatever it is, it's gonna come to light. Thank you guys for watching. My name is Dreaded Knight. Stay medieval, my friends.